Hey kids, do you want to play a brand new Sonic game?
Yeah, that's why I bought Sonic Mania. It's so cool, fun, and original. All the revisited zones are awesome, and all the new ones are just like wow. It's great.
No, you stupid fucking kids. You need to play its superior sequel, you fucking stupid kid. A 3D game to be precise. I mean, look at this compelling gameplay.
Have a path for the resistance. Right, partner? Time for the two of us to team up. It doesn't matter what obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us. Double. Yeah, that's how it's done. We've got unstoppable speed and timing. We just have to keep this up. Bingo, found a way in.
You should.
See, kid? As I said, fucking compelling gameplay.
I mean, it didn't really look like you had to do anything. It looks like you just mashed the controller button and then you just stared at the screen. It didn't look like you had to really do anything.
What? No, it was great gameplay. Mashing the controller is good, okay? And then having to do nothing during the entire section is great. You're just too young to understand anything, you fucking dork.
Okay, clearly that was a joke. And in my opinion, Sonic Forces was the worst game I played in 2017. But was it all that bad? My name is James Ernst, and today we're going to be talking about Sonic Forces. So, how I want to start this review is with the pros with the game. So, first off, the story. I've never really been a guy for good stories in video games, but it's always been nice to see them when they're there. And Sonic Forces has a pretty good story. Well, for the most part, but we'll get into that much later into the video. I like a little bit of a darker story in my Sonic games. Wait, no, no, go back, go back, go back, go back. No, 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 no. The end. Why? What the fuck? Why would you choose this Sonic team? What the fuck? Why? Overall, I just enjoy the post-apocalyptic feel of the game. I also especially love that cutscene where Sonic is getting his ass kicked by all the other villains. It's good for all the wrong reasons. Like, it's just funny to laugh at. I mean, like, Jesus Christ.
No, wait!
What are you? How are you doing? Go! Nice. Tails, I need to know what's going on with this guy.
I'm trying, Sonic, but these readings are all messed up. They don't make any sense.
Go! 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 Running out of time here, Tails.
And then Sonic just fucking died.
Sonic!
After Sonic is presumed to be dead, all of his friends are grieving over the fact that he might be dead, and they're all telling Amy and all the others to move on from his death. Now, this scene alone makes me say, yeah, now your guys aren't dependent on Sonic all the time. They want to make it up for themselves. But see, this is the part of the story that fucks it all up. All these characters, after Sonic is alive, they all find out he's alive, is that they all start depending on him again. This one scene made me say, yes, finally, these characters will be independent. Finally, these characters won't depend on Sonic himself. Eh, and that's kind of what throws off the story a little bit. There's still some more stuff that throw it off, but still, right after this cutscene, we get to make our own custom character. And to be honest, I'm pretty into this thing. I will now present my own Sonic character. His name is Sinos the Hedgehog. And from then on, our Sonic OC basically just ends up to be in the entire story, and it's kind of cool. I mean, yes, the customization is just a little gimmick, and having him here is also a gimmick. But his gameplay style is just as modern Sonic, so it's not like it's ruining anything very much. Especially when the controls suck cock. But yeah, it's pretty cool to see our custom character in the cutscenes of the game. Meanwhile, Sonic is seen to still be alive, and this single scene by itself makes zero sense because of this one voice line.
Foolish hedgehog. Getting out of your chains does not make you free. Now, come and face the inevitable.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sonic getting out of his chains is a bad idea, Zavok, you fucking incompetent retard. We then fight Zavok for a couple of minutes, and this is the best line in the goddamn fucking game, I swear.
No! How could I lose to the likes of you again?
That was a blast. Bring some chili dogs next time.
And after we escape from the Death Egg, we then meet up with our own Sonic OC, and then everyone then gets the hint that Sonic's back to life. Well, is alive, not back to life. What the fuck, you idiot? We then go back to a scene with Silver versus Infinite, and it's Dragon Ball Z all over again. And then Sonic comes in and saves Silver's fucking ass. It's pretty cool.
Time to tag out, Silver. I got it from here.
Well, look who's back from the dead. The little blue savior. But what's that I smell? You reek of fear. Glad to see I left an impression.
That's not fear. I ran all the way over here. And you haven't left an impression. I don't know anything about you, not even your name.
You may call me Infinite. In the brief moments that remain to you.
Oh, great. See, Infinite? Now we're getting to know each other. So, what's your favorite color? Do you like long, romantic walks on the beach? What's the source of your power? You can skip the first two questions if you like.
The source of my power is none of your concern.
It's scenes like this that make me just say, yeah, dude, Sonic's a fucking badass. Jesus Christ. He just sounds so cool when he's talking like this shit. And then we just hear him say, whoa, 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 like a shit ton. And after we kick fucking Infinite's ass, he then starts fucking beating our ass once again. And then he just says, you're not worth finishing. Which makes no sense, because that didn't work out for you the first time. Now did it, buddy? You fucking incompetent swine.
As I predicted, you're not even worth the effort to finish off.
Infinite, you are incompetent. We then see a scene with Infinite and Eggman, how they're going over the shit with the Phantom Ruby, and how basically Infinite was so incompetent not even take down Sonic himself.
Yes, but he was powerless against me. There is no need for concern.
You let the hedgehog live? That is a great source of concern!
Eggman, I'm so fucking proud of you. And from this, Tails and Classic Sonic figure out that modern Sonic is actually still alive. Then we cue to a Classic Sonic and Eggman boss battle, and it's actually pretty good for what it is. Eggman then tells them that they have 3 days until they're all obliterated and destroyed.
We're going to do this little dance again. In just 3 short days, my plan will eliminate the bothersome lot of you.
Wait, 3 days? And what plan?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise. You know what they say, the anticipation of the end is worse than the end itself. Maybe not in this case, though.
Also, what the fuck? Tails, Classic Sonic, what the fuck? You just let Eggman get away. Then Classic Sonic and Tails meet up with our Sonic OC, Sinnoh the Hedgehog. And then this is when Tails and Sonic are reunited. And also, gay.
Generation since I seen you. You okay?
Yay, I get to be reminded of Generations, a game that is far more superior than this game. If anything, this cutscene makes me want to go play Generations. We then go back to a cutscene where our custom character, Sinnoh the Hedgehog, is gonna fight Infinite. And then we hear a couple of lines that Sonic never once said in the entire game.
Die here, or run away in fear again.
Hey, don't be scared. This is your moment to shine. Keep going. Don't let your fear own you.
Yeah, when the fuck did you ever say that, Sonic, once in this damn game? I'm pretty sure, from what I remember, you never said that once. After beating Infinite in that pathetically bad fucking boss battle, we then play a classic Sonic stage where we then blow up the Death Egg. Wait, uh, wasn't there people on the Death Egg? Yeah, if you look in the background, you can see people there. I don't remember Sonic ever saving them in the game. So, did classic Sonic just fucking murder all of those people? What the fuck, man? After we blow up the Death Egg, of course, Eggman is so pissed off about it that he uses Infinite's Phantom Ruby to then open up a null space where absolutely nothing exists. And then he just fucking sucks up Sonic and basically almost kills him.
Whoa! Whoa! Buddy, you'll be sucked in too!
So then Sonic and OC the character basically escape a null space where nothing exists by double boosting their way to victory. Jesus Christ, I wish I can run like an absolute fucking retard and escape an entire space of nothingness. Sonic and Sinnoh then go up to Robotnik to show that they're still alive, but then Robotnik gets super angry, and then Sonic tells him about the power of friendship.
Down space! Now, maybe by myself, but I had a little help from my friend. Something you wouldn't understand since you don't have any friends.
We then see one of the worst or best cutscenes in the entire game. Jesus Christ, it looks like there are a bunch of action figures hitting each other. This shit looks awful.
Infinite, long time no see. Did you miss me?
Ah, there's the long time no see that the Sonic series needs.
Shoot your annoying friends. I trust you're all ready for oblivion. If you're not, oh
Wait, what? What the fuck? How is Omega okay? Last we saw him, Tails was trying to fix him, and even then he failed to fix him. What the hell?
Omega, you've joined us? Awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome, except for the fact that it makes no sense.
burn the resistance to ashes, and you along with it.
Whoa, you gotta be kidding! That's just a special effect, right?
No, it's not. While we're under the Phantom Ruby's control, it's a part of our reality.
Unbelievable. What chance do we have against that?
The sun will fall upon you all. Boom. The end.
Jeez, that got fucking dark real quick. God damn.
Look, it's reacting. Eggman said something about the Phantom Ruby prototypes. Let me see. Whoa, it is! He said the Phantom Ruby prototypes only react to the person who activated it. That must be you, buddy. Your courage and heroism are probably what triggered it.
No, Tails, don't you know that friendship is what made it trigger it? Because friendship is power. Then, out of nowhere, Sinnoh, the original character, just fucking jumps into the goddamn sun, and for some reason this works and he lives through it. I'm pretty sure you would be dead. I don't even know what the fuck he does. He just jumps into the damn sun, and then the sun goes away.
What just happened?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Eggman. Even he doesn't fucking know what happened.
Pathetic little hedgehog. Even with the Phantom Ruby weakened, I still have enough power to smash you into blue jelly. I'll show you how outclassed you really are.
I'm in a class all my own. Time to put up or shut up, Infinite.
Another pretty badass scene with Sonic. And then the power of friendship returns. this time with a grappling hook and some shitty one-liners.
Perish along with your useless friends.
My friends got me this far, and together, we're gonna win. The things that can't be defeated are heart, soul, and the bonds of friendship. 3 things you and your counterfeit cronies lack.
Jesus Christ. We get it. Friendship beats evil. My fucking god, for the last time. Just shut up, Sonic. God damn, that is so stupid. Like, how many times already has he said, "Huh, my friends have gotten me this far. Together, we're gonna win. With the power of friendship." Jesus Christ, I'm getting Sonic Heroes flashbacks from this garbage. And then Eggman, out of nowhere, comes out of the ground with some goddamn giant mech thing that's giving me some Sonic Colors, Sonic Lost World, and Sonic fucking Unleashed vibes from this shit. Which isn't that bad of a thing, to be honest. But still, it makes no sense. We then do a big boss battle, and then we just all do a triple boost, and then we remember the meme of a triple boost because we just want to put some ear rape over that shit.
Together, victory is ours for the taking. Triple boost.
We then get a lighthearted ending with classic Sonic going away and one last fist bump. It's honestly a pretty cool ending, to be honest with you. And that ends Sonic Forces. And that's the end of it. If I had to rate Sonic Forces' story, it would honestly be around a 7 or an 8. Because some things just don't make sense, and other things just are out there to be out there. Some conflicts just resolve itself by resolving itself. And some things just make no sense. Like sometimes I'll be playing a mission and Knuckles will be screaming, "Good job, Rookie, you've done something," even though it feels like I haven't done anything at all. I've just been running through the stage. And stuff like that makes no sense. I would hop into Episode Shadow, but I'm pretty sure you've all seen the meme already where he's been screaming, "I'm not weak." And I don't really want to freaking play that shit again. So, that's Sonic Forces' story. The next pro I have for this game is the music. Honestly, I really like it. Music's like Fist Bump and Infinite's theme really stand out to me. Though the classic Sonic music kinda sucks. I mean, there's a couple of good tracks like Chemical Plant and Ghost Town song. Those are pretty good. But god damn, they're so fucking most of classic Sonic's music is just bad. Other than that, I really enjoy most of Sonic Forces' soundtrack. Now, let's get into the cons of the game, and now I'm probably gonna bash this game for the next 10 minutes. So, sit back and just hear all the bad shit I gotta say about it. The first thing that's bad about this game is the fact that it ruined the character Tails. Like, look, in this single scene, Tails could have easily destroyed those mechs. It's ridiculous. Or how about this scene where Sonic's getting his ass kicked? Tails is just standing back there with a goddamn Wii U gamepad, and he's just searching up shit. He's not helping at all. Tails could have easily at least helped prevent Sonic's death in this single thing. It's ridiculous. He's actually doing nothing. He's useless. He is useless. And this scene is what truly draws the line. This is the most bullshit part about Tails' character in this game. He is cowering in fear from Chaos motherfucking Zero! Zero! He took on Chaos 4 and Sonic Adventure! Tails is never this useless in any Sonic game ever! Like, take a look back at Sonic Adventure 2. When Sonic is presumably dead, you know what Tails does? He doesn't cower in fear and ask for Sonic to fucking help him. He takes Sonic's advice and gets revenge for him getting killed.
Farewell, Sonic, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If we liberate the real Emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up.
There's no reason for this character to be destroyed single-handedly. The point of Tails was that he was a sidekick and he grew up, becoming better than Sonic, becoming as good as Sonic, becoming becoming dependent on himself when Sonic wasn't around. That was the point of the adventure games and Heroes, was seeing Tails grow as a character, not becoming so clean to Sonic that he basically sucks his dick. The next problem with this game is the controls. As you can see, I am just moving straight. Now, I wouldn't be just doing that. I would be strafing left and right. I would be moving left and right. But when you touch the stick left or right while walking, Sonic will barely move left or right. He will barely fucking move. He can't do the simplest of things. What the fuck happened? I know this was kind of like this in Unleashed, but even then, it was still fine because I had the drift. I didn't need that. So I didn't even need to move left and right for big turns in Unleashed because the drift thing existed. Now, the thing that's even more bullshit is the fact that while I'm moving, I literally cannot move. The only way I can is if I stop myself and then start turning. And while I'm boosting in certain areas, I think, well, hey, since I don't have the drift anymore, I would assume that I could just walk a little bit. So why not? So while I'm boosting on one segment, I basically fall off the entire stage. I didn't do that on purpose. It does it by itself because for some reason it won't let me move. Generations had this down. Generations basically made it so that you moved left and right when you pointed the goddamn stick left or right. It was smooth. It was fast. It was better. This just goes backwards. What the fuck is your problem? Oh, and don't even get me fucking started on Classic Sonic. My God, I feel like I'm playing Sonic fucking 4. Look at that. I can't even go up that slope. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is Sonic slow when he runs? Why is it that every time I start building up some speed, Sonic runs like he's goddamn handicapped? What the fuck? Don't even get me started on the drop dash. For some reason, that thing's even butchered. Generations Classic Sonic felt great. It felt like the actual Genesis games. It felt fluent. This is ridiculous, Sonic Team. I can't fathom how bad this is. Like, okay. It's usable in like 2 stages. Sonic's physics are usable in 2 stages. I don't know if the Hedgehog engine is to blame for this, or it's just because of Sonic Team's incompetence. And fucking Iron Fortress is probably the most broken stage in this game. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, so maybe I just run on these little loop things. All right, cool, it works just fine. But then we have a goddamn auto-scrolling stage, like out of fucking nowhere. It doesn't make sense. Why is there auto-scrolling? It's so slow-paced. Sonic is supposed to be fast. And the worst part is the jumping. While you're in air, he's so heavy. Sonic is so heavy that you don't even think you're gonna land on a platform. You don't think so, so you're gonna back up with the control stick. But if you do that, you even dare to even do that, you're gonna fucking just blast off the damn stage. Oh, and there's one part in goddamn the stage that basically is a run road where missiles are blowing up a bridge and you're running past it. In the classic games, I'm like, hey, Sonic's normally fast enough to run across a bridge of things that are falling, so hey, I'll just run normally. But nope, instead, fuck you, player, because guess what? Believe it or not, you're not going to make it past that damn bridge. You know how you get past it? You can't run normally. You have to spin dash. Why do I have to spin dash? I mean, it's not a big deal, but I'm just saying, why can't I just run across it normally like how Sonic would run across it? It's stupid as fuck! Oh, and let's get into the stages, how long they are. Each stage is either a range of a minute or 2. Now, normally Sonic stages are about 3 or 4 minutes long, or some of them could be a minute. And to that, I say, hey, that's okay. Because in the older Sonic games, they were short stages, but they were fun in those games. In Sonic Forces, this game
is not fun. I'm not enjoying myself. The level design is poor, it's boring, it's bland, it's just bad. Sonic Generations, Sonic Unleashed had maybe some of the most beautiful, beautiful level design I think I've ever seen in a Sonic game. They were 3 to 4 minutes long, they didn't drag on forever, and they were fun. They were good. And it was like, yes, in those games. Yes, give me more of this. This is what I want. Sonic Forces has short stages, but none of them are fun. And you want to hear the most fucked up part about Sonic Forces? I beat Sonic Forces in an hour. An entire hour. Now, would Sonic Team love to tell me what the fuck they were doing for 4 years of development? 1 hour gameplay, 4 years of development. 1 hour gameplay, 4 years of development. 1 hour gameplay, 4 years of development. 1 hour gameplay, 4 years of development! How the fuck do you make a fucking game an hour long? While you're working on it for 4 years, what were you guys doing? Sucking each other's cocks? For those first 3 years, and then for the first next year, like, oh shit, we better get started. The fuck? This game is so short. Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Sonic Team. Oh, and the bosses in the game? Those returning villains? Yeah, don't get too into it. Yeah, I was expecting to like do maybe some fucking cool shit with Chaos or Shadow, but no. Instead, Shadow and Chaos are killed off in cutscenes instead of actually making the player play a goddamn fun boss battle. Even then, the boss battles you do get to play are pretty shit. The last one especially is really bad. That one is really bad. Metal Sonic is just a reskin of the. Okay, so Infinite's boss is just a reskin of Metal Sonic's final boss. This this is bullshit. The only reason I would ever claim to ever be back with the goddamn boss battles is to see fucking Shadow roundhouse kick his goddamn clone. This game has some of the worst boss battles I think I've ever seen. Sure, not as bad as Sonic Adventure 2's, where those mech stages. Those ones can go suck my ass. But this is embarrassing. Again, 4 years of development, and I can't even get a competent boss battle. None of it is fun. It's it's annoying. It's like, okay, I'm gonna run through this shit. So cool, yeah, woohoo! But it normally ends with me running down one little slope where I don't even have to move, and I just boost to win. And then it all ends with me and my stupid custom character fucking double boosting. And you gotta like how sometimes you fail the double boost, and Metal Sonic or Infinite will wait for you to regain your speed. After this game, it made me realize that I don't want to play any Sonic game ever from Sonic Team. I'm gonna take a step back and put my foot down and say no. If Sonic Team cannot make a single competent game ever, and this is what I, as a fan, get from Sonic Team after supporting them for years, I'm no longer gonna pay for their games. I'm officially done with Sonic. If the Mania team makes another game, I'll buy it because those are guaranteed to be good because they're actually competent. They know how the Genesis games work. They know how Sonic should work. I love Sonic, and I want to be there for every single game he makes, or whatever, every single game that comes out. But this game is so bad that I don't want to be a part of the community. I don't want to be a part of this entire thing. Because me paying for this supports Sonic Team to be shitty. It says, yeah, these dumbass kids will buy whatever. And after this game, I don't want to buy another Sonic game. Because Sonic Team has this little loop of luring people back in. They make a good game, like, say, Colors, and then they give me a shitty game. And then get Generations, and then you give me another shitty game. It's dragging people in. They give us one good game that seems promising and says, yeah, that's great. But then they completely fuck it up. They give up on development, and they say, ha, you fucking idiots, we lured you right back into our little circle. Now what? Fuck you. Buy our shit game, because you think it's gonna be good. Because you think it will be competent after us making a good game. Sonic Team has this, where I feel like they make a good game, like Generations or Unleashed or Colors, and then they completely slack off because they know after this, people think, oh, now this is promising. This is something. They have something here. But Sonic Team just gives up as a whole and doesn't care. Because after they get that good review on Metacritic, after they get people to buy it and say, yeah, this is good, keep this up, they're like, yeah, we lured you right back in. And it sickens me. And I'm done supporting it. And that is my review for Sonic Forces.
Been drinking the booth. Been stacking to the roof.
Purchase your tracks today.
Yeah. Me and Trip at our back. Yeah. Let's go. You want smoke? Pull up real quick, nigga. I got a quick trick. You a real bitch, nigga. My money was small, but that shit bigger. And your girl think I'm the shits, nigga. What you gonna do? Pull up with your crew. I'm with the gang, wearing 13s on my feet. Got a chopper, let it eat. Hold that shit in my waistband, making cake like a cake stand. And I just hit a lick. And your girl, she sucked my dick. She was bobbing on that shit. They screaming my name. Yeah, bobblehead this shit. Got the gang with me, and you know we getting lit. And we hitting stains in the foreign switching lanes.
Did this shit for myself, I ain't need no help. Leave my lean on the shelf. Growing up, I'm selling belts. 2018, it's me and my team smoking blunts packed with green. Pour the strain, get my soda, doubled up ice, keep that shit colder. Hold up, I work for this shit. Hitting the lick with my click, I work for this shit. Get up on the mic, then I spit. I did this shit for myself, made this shit for myself. For my family, for my mama, pretty soon count up commas up with my crew. Tired of you, did this shit for myself.